Hey, it's Lucinda here. We are talking today about the last macronutrient, protein. Lots of people agree that protein is really important. People argue about carbs and fat, and we've already covered them. So we're going to talk about some protein. And my title was not just for bodybuilders. A lot of people think of big protein shakes, of people guzzling that to build muscle. And that's absolutely true. But we all need protein in our diet. Protein is the building blocks for muscle, also helps us lose weight. I encourage people, especially if they're trying to drop fat, to make sure they're getting enough protein in their diet so they don't lose their muscle. Like I said, it's the last macronutrient. We had fat we talked about, carbohydrates, and now protein. Proteins are made up of 20 amino acids, and they are, I'm not going to list them all. They're kind of boring to list. The important thing is we can't make them in our body. There's something that we actually have to get from food. So in our diet, a lot of good things that we can get. I'm going to talk first about protein powders. There's a million different types of protein powders you can get out there. And what I'm going to say about them is make sure you know what's in yours. A lot of them have chemicals and additives and different things in it, and you want to make sure that it's just real good food. A lot of the time I preach single ingredient foods, and if you're doing protein powders, which may or may not be necessary for your diet, you need to make sure you know what's in it. None of them are one ingredients. And there's good and bad. The most common one is whey protein, so that's going to be some dairy. If you have troubles digesting dairy, you might have troubles with whey protein powders. I know I do, so I use a vegan one. There's Epicure or Arbonne, both have a vegan one, so you can use what you want. I'm not recommending those or not. I tell people to try them, get a sample, try what works for you, and find out what really works for your body and you enjoy without getting any stomach troubles. Another, probably the best way to get your proteins in is from food. Food source is good for your macronutrients and your micronutrients. Highly absorbable, really good for you, and a lot of them are really satisfying. I'm going to list you a few of the best ones. Eggs. Eggs are kind of that beautiful food that have fat and protein and good stuff in it. Fish, seafood, chicken, and turkey. So those are your top few. You get them from a lot of other things too. I'm going to include an infographic where we talk about plant-based proteins. You can get a lot of your protein from plants. So a lot of the questions for vegetarians is, are you getting enough protein? Absolutely, if you're eating the right vegetables. A little unknown fact that I tell people about their protein is 100 calories of broccoli is going to have more protein than 100 calories of steak. So don't underestimate your vegetables for a protein source. If you're finding you're really hungry, having a protein shake or a protein snack, almonds, chicken breast, that sort of thing, is going to be really satisfying and help you get through your day. Make sure you're getting enough protein, especially if you're doing any kind of strength training or trying to lose weight. It's going to keep you satisfied. It's going to help build muscle and lose weight. You can find me at coachingwithlucinda.com, and my name's Lucinda Watkins.